Hey guys. Okay, so today we are talking about logical fallacies. We talked about them earlier in the year, so this is kind of review. Today we will be focusing primarily on emotional fallacies. We went over rhetorical devices last week: ethos, logos, pathos. Those same three apply, but these are with fallacies. A fallacy, if you'll remember, it's often mistaken as a lie, which is a fallacy in itself. A fallacy is usually it can be a lie, but typically it's a common mistake that people made. It's a common misconception. Okay, something that everyone believes to be true, but it's actually not. Okay, so it is a lie, but not always intentional. Um, Sometimes it is, though. And today we're going to go over the emotional fallacies. Okay, a lot of these are used in advertisements as well as politics. That's one of my favorite places to talk about them. So here are emotional fallacies that we're going over today. First, we have sentimental appeals. They use emotion to distract the audience from the facts. Okay. Um, the thousands of babies. Oh, there's a typo, and this is not mine. The thousands of baby seals killed in the Exxon Valdez oil spill have shown us that it is not a reliable energy source. Okay. Um, it doesn't really have anything to do with that. Okay. It doesn't mean that it's not a reliable energy source. It could be a very reliable energy source. But they're using something bad that company did or something bad that happened because of them to make them sound bad, to discredit them, right? Okay, that's a sentimental appeal. If it's got something sad or gross or that makes you angry, that's sentimental appeal. An emotional appeal, something sad, is a sentimental appeal. Red herrings use misleading or unrelated evidence to support a conclusion. The painting is worthless because I don't recognize the artist. So that has nothing to do with this at all. Whether or not you know the artist has nothing to do with whether or not the painting is worthless. Okay. Scare tactics try to frighten people into agreeing with the arguer by threatening them or predicting unrealistically dire consequences. Okay. This one is huge in politics. If you don't support this tax plan, you and your family will end up in poverty. Straight up. If you don't vote for me, this country is going to be awful. Bandwagoning. A lot of us know this one because of sports. It's one of the most popular. Um, it's one of the most popular rhetorical fallacies that I've ever heard of. It's encouraging an audience to agree with a writer because everyone else is doing it. Okay. Paris Hilton carries a small dog in her purse, so you should carry a small dog in your purse. You should buy a hairless Chihuahua and put it in your Louis Vuitton, is what they say, right? And we all do this all the time. We do things because celebrities are doing them. That's how trends are started. Slippery slope. This one is my favorite because it's so easy to identify and it's funny. It's one thing will lead to another thing, will lead to another, lead to another. Their example: if you get a B in high school, you won't go to college of your choice, therefore you'll never have a meaningful career. Okay? If you don't do my homework, you're going to fail my class. You fail my class, you drop out of high school. You drop out of high school, you end up in prison. Now you're a felon. Okay? Slippery slope. One thing leads to another, leads to another. Either or choices. This is exactly what it sounds. Do this or else. Okay? Reduce complicated issues to two possible courses of action. The patient in the office can either approve my generator design immediately or say goodbye forever to affordable energy. And the last one we have is false need. Arguments create unnecessary desires for things. Example: you need an expensive car or people won't think you're cool. We also see this one all the time in high school. Like, if I don't have that, I'm not cool. False need. You don't actually need it because you don't actually need to be cool, or what the world thinks is cool. Okay, so now what we're going to do on this, you'll have a fallacy matching sheet. It's going to have some listed. It'll have a few more than this. And you are going to color code it for me, okay? This class is stupid because I don't understand the material. We talked about that one, right? Okay, so if you go back here, it has nothing to do with what we just said, okay? That painting is worthless because I don't recognize the artist. This is going to be an example of a red herring, okay? So I'm going to take that box, make it red. I'm going to put red herring. It doesn't matter what color you use. Just make sure you put it. And then you may have to make the font a little smaller to fit on some of these. They're pretty long, mostly this one. And then just type right beside it what it is. Okay. So you're going to fill that out and submit that, and then take the emotional fallacies quiz at the end of class. Good luck.